The inbox, meanwhile, piling up for Vice President Kamala Harris. President Biden naming her to lead the administration's efforts on expanding voting rights. Yet another role for Harris. Among other things, she's also addressing the, quote, root causes of the migration surge at the southern border and expanding access to broadband. Fox News contributor Ari Fleischer, former White House press secretary. Good to see you, Ari. Good day to you. Call for number 2, guys. Here's the list of responsibilities on the resume. Mentioned a few of them, right? Tackle the migration challenge, lead the push to protect voting rights, chair the National Space Council, lead the efforts to improve high-speed access to the internet, taking a leading role as an ambassador to small. That's a lot. Mark Meadows said the trip to Central America is a photo op. What do you think of all this?
Well, what isn't she supposed to be doing? Kamala Harris is in many ways a mystery to the American people. When we really got exposed to her during the Democratic presidential primary, when she flopped. She didn't appear to be a serious candidate. If you remember, she was asked about her universal health care, expanding Medicare for all Americans, and they asked her, would you abolish private insurance? And she went, yeah, sure, get rid of it. It was as if she didn't even think about the implications of the issues or the answers, and then she became the vice president. We really don't know what she's capable of, and so she won't hold a news conference. She doesn't really take a lot of questions from reporters. She's a big mystery in charge of a lot.
So, Ari, yesterday a story came out that said that she and her folks were not happy with the way that the border job was doled out. It was not specific. The White House didn't make it clear enough that she was supposed to deal with root causes. I mean, I remember that moment. It was just sort of an ad hoc moment at a big conference table. And I'm going to give, the vice president, she's going to be in charge of handling things at the border. What's your assessment of the Biden-Harris relationship as you watch this dynamic at play?
Well, first and foremost, on the substance of that, if you have to deal with the root causes of what brings people to America, you're set up for failure. There is no way any American is going to be able to solve the problems of Central America, which relate to corruption and crime. We can't even solve crime problems in American cities, let alone Central American cities. So that's a mission for failure, and she has failed. She hasn't done anything about it. But it was an odd thing that Joe Biden did when he just flung that to her. And I don't blame her for being a little bit upset about it because it's mission impossible. How can she do it? How could anybody? But that was her task. And she really hasn't shown anything since she was named to do that.
Yeah, I recall August of 2019 in Iowa when then candidate Biden said we could easily absorb 2 million more immigrants or refugees. So it was kind of right there for you to see. All right, you work with a lot of business leaders, almost on a daily basis. Now, here's a few things we found. More than 8 million job openings nationwide, so if you want to work, you can get out there and get one. And the unemployment benefits have now been suspended by 25 states, with Maryland chipping in overnight last night on behalf of Governor Larry Hogan on the 1st of July. I do believe that's the case. What do you hear from business leaders about how you get out of this?
Well, even before COVID, I was hearing from business leaders how difficult it is to get qualified workers. And now, with the extra unemployment money that people are able to make, it's almost impossible for workers, for labor to get workers, particularly in summer seasonal locations. Look, Bill, I did a little research before coming on here. I want to show you some numbers. This is how much average unemployment compensation is for Americans. I picked 4 states. New York. Because of the additional $300 a week that the federal government has given the unemployed through September, the average unemployment payment in New York is $33,000. In North Dakota, $36,000. In New Jersey, $37,000 a year. In Washington State, $41,000 a year to be unemployed. And understand, the first $10,200 of this is tax-free. Just to compare it, $15 an hour minimum wage, that translates into $31,200 a year. So why work? It is a very rational decision for somebody to make that it pays more to stay home, collect unemployment, pay much less taxes on it, and not have to work, and probably make a little cash on the side doing odd jobs or other things. The federal government is the cause of this problem.
I think you're going to have a lot of reassessment and looking back at that decision to not have it end in June and have it go all the way to September. You're going to see people flooding into those jobs mid-August, right around there. I expect that we'll see that happen. Ari, thank you very much. Good to see you.
Sorry.
Thank you, guys.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.